What's good, YouTube, man? As you can tell here, man, we have Jubilee, 6 women who have who have orgasm versus 1 fake. Let's get straight into this video, man. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Melanie, get down. Compy eats, man. Compy eats, man. Alright. Let's get straight into this video, man. Like I said, if you do enjoy this video, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Other than that, make me a lot smaller. Let's get to it.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
Me get it, man.
So I'll start with kind of like my ish. I kind of like stayed away from sex for a while, but then I went to college, had that college experience. It's kind of progressed a lot from there.
Was it your first orgasm in general or with someone else?
With someone else.
For me personally, I was never really concerned with like dating or a relationship. And then I met this guy in class and our first hookup like did not go as planned, as I feel like it never does. Yeah. Then I like came out to California and I started like dating, and I think that's when like I had my first orgasm. I feel like there were times where like you fake it because like, you know, you might love him or you might not love him, and it's like, let me just do what I can in this moment.
There was something just sus about her. She's too sweet to be able to like say.
She's definitely had one. Her right there, she's definitely had one. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know who is between
Her piece in bed.
You see him?
I didn't finish because of a partner until I realized I was lesbian. So I was just like with guy after guy after guy, and I was like, why isn't this working? Something's just not clicking. And I definitely thought it was like something about me or my body. Like I thought I was being difficult. And then I was like, oh, it's not a me thing like at all.
Yeah.
4 years ago was when I got sexually active, and my first time also was terrible. It was with this situationship.
Wait, so when did you have your first orgasm?
With a partner would be 4 years ago when I was in that situationship.
Oh, like even though it was like
Yeah,
not
that
great,
first
like
time
it
was
still
bad,
happened.
but we still, yeah.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah, you think, shoot, I wish I stopped after
You wish you cut it
Yeah.
loose.
I didn't have my first orgasm with a partner till I was like 21. I feel like that goes into a lot of sex education and being taught like sex is for like babies and not to achieve orgasm. But it happened.
Yeah.
And now it keeps happening.
I would say the first time I actually orgasmed with a partner, I was 21. It was just kind of funny because I didn't think I was gonna lose it until I like got married. I'm like 3rd generation, like hyper religious family, so church girls.
I like purity and everything. Like it was rough.
Man, no time to turn the shit.
She was like giving me like young, innocent vibes.
Just off of like initial stories, I felt like hers was the most vague.
Something she said threw off my gaydar. I'm usually really good at detecting women who go both ways, so that was a surprise.
Wow.
Really?
Oh, bye, Mia.
Just based off of the first initial take, it's kind of hard to relate to my story, or it seems very like fantastical or weird.
Well, she's definitely had sex, right? Like, come on, bro.
So
Anyway.
it kind of makes sense.
I have a
know what
question.
it is.
What was your best sexual experience?
Sexual experience or best orgasm?
Ooh. I would say, I like saying like experience.
You want to share first?
Sure. I would say actually recently I went for my friend's birthday.
Fun.
And we went out to a bar. That was my first time going home with somebody.
Oh, wow.
And I think that was my favorite for sure, just because the spontaneity of it. And the guy was older, so he just really knew what he was doing.
Okay. I feel like mine isn't the like best one to go off of, but it was the best experience for me. I was on my period, so maybe TMI, I don't know.
no.
But there was just something about her. I was like, I don't care, you don't care, and then it
love
just
that.
happened, and I was like,
That's hot, yeah.
ugly face, everything.
See, I've had guys where they're like, like we need to stop. So I've had multiple experiences years back with older men, like mid-30s to 40s.
Bro, it's her, or her, bro. But then again, big females be like giving themselves up. No offense to the pretty beautiful, a little weight women out there. I think it's her or her, bro. It might be her. It could be her. Nigga, I'm not even gonna choose. I don't know who it is. I don't know.
Pretties.
Please tell me I'm recording, please, please. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know who it is, bro.
There was one experience, it was just like, you know, it wasn't planned, like it was just in the moment, and like he just knew what he was doing, and it's like the like, you know, like grabbing me and like just like, yes.
I've been in theater. That doesn't feel convincing to me.
I think for me was actually like a guy that I had just met in college. Me and my friends always make the joke, like if they ask me where I'm going, like, oh, I'm gonna go see Rocket Ship, because that's what I called him, like that's what it felt like. In that moment when you've never had an orgasm and it happens, I just feel like it's like stars, just like, that's what it felt like to me, so.
For me, this threesome I had with the well-known guy and his girlfriend, he had like a playlist like Drake and The Weeknd, and like it was just, you know, it's a lot of like sexual tension in one space.
That's like the main part of it, I feel like. It's not just like specifically the sex, it's the experience of it.
Exactly.
Because me specifically, like I'm not gonna come like just from like,
Well, that's
you
what I
know?
was gonna say is like, I wouldn't say it was like the best sex of my life, but when I think like sexual experience, that's the first one, because there was such a mood. And of course, like since I'm like the guest star, I'm like extra paid attention to. So I was like doing things, I was on like my head doing like a handstand.
I
like,
love it.
It was crazy.
So with that in mind, like what does an orgasm actually feel like to you? Because I said it feels like a rocket ship, like a spaceship.
Honestly, like for me, your body like tenses up. How I kind of feels like melting sometimes, but then sometimes like if you change the momentum and it's slow, it feels like butterflies.
that
and
big
bub-
boy.
you know what I mean? I feel like every orgasm to me is like definitely different.
One way of putting it is like I feel like I'm gonna pee. Like I have to focus. Like I have to like make it happen. Otherwise, like if I stop thinking about it, then it's not. Then it doesn't.
I'm the same.
I've heard some people like say that who aren't like really experienced sexually. So I was like, maybe she's just trying to go off like internet resources.
I feel like I honestly blank out. I feel like it's one of
It's an out of body experience.
I know everyone says it like is white hot, but I just blank out. I feel like it's just like one of the few times I can really like let go and just be present, because my brain is just always going on.
So it depends. If it's the first orgasm, because I have this thing where like once I come, I can like keep coming like 10 times like in a row. I've had orgasms where it's just like yours, where it's like I really had to like concentrate to get there. And then others where I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh my God, I had to listen to Celine Dion out there. I was having a moment.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Her recollection of her orgasm, it felt very like by the book.
I was like, it's Sarah, Jada, but then Jada was like, oh, I call my guy Rocket Man. You only give nicknames to some good
Oh.
Hey, white girl.
I think I said something about it taking so long for me to get there with a partner. And then when I said church girl, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
If you think the
White girl right here, she be fucking. Yep.
mole is
She
still
sure
in the
does.
box and you'd wish to
Yep.
play the game, please raise your hand at this time.
Okay, wait, I have a question. When did it come to the understanding, or if you always had it, where an orgasm is about both people?
I would say in college, because I, like you, I wasn't really into it sexually. That's when I was.
Nothing, my love.
Yeah, now you know. What's she playing with? Paintbrush? Makeup brush?
Interested in learning about other people, especially.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After I left my 4-year relationship,
There's one person who faked orgasms, and there's 6 people who gave or have had orgasms. You wanna listen or no?
he had told me like, oh, no one's ever gonna love you, like no one's ever gonna wanna have sex with you again, like literally those words. And every partner after that I've been like focused on that. Like it's never been about me. It's always been about how can I please them.
I was thinking, okay, well maybe she switched tactics and that's what really brings her pleasure, is bringing other people pleasure.
I was never really a sexual person anyway. Like I had the purity ring, I was saving myself for marriage.
My answers were around church. I was raised like super Catholic. And so for me, it didn't even really conceive in my head that like, oh, this is for women too, because everything is so like giving, serving for the man, cooking, cleaning for the man, having a household.
Huh? You've never.
For the man. I didn't even literally start like thinking like, I want to come too, till I was like 21.
Do you think you can count on one hand the times I didn't make you?
On one hand, the times you didn't make me?
Yeah, do you think it's like more than just one hand?
Probably like 2 hands.
Alright.
But sometimes when we
And
do it,
that
that
was-
would like just take control and only pleasure you.
Alright.
And I've done that a few times. What's up, Mommy?
So you want what you playing with in your hand?
like our cultural influences and women talking about sex and being more open.
It's for both people. It's not just like
Yes.
me giving all to you, because I'm like, what am I here for?
I have a question. So how did you feel the
that?
first time someone was able to get you there? Like, especially because it sounds like a lot of us had religious backgrounds. Like, because I know the first time I felt it, it took me a second to feel okay.
Yeah.
And like, I remember during the whole process just feeling like I was being watched. Like, I have a lot of like deceased loved ones too. So like, just feeling like they were watching me.
Am I doing something bad?
Oh, you
Like,
guys!
I know. That's how it went. Like that's what's like put in your mind.
It
though.
is.
Like,
It
Like
is.
mentally what you go through.
Then later on, it's like, shoot, they can watch what they want.
One of the things was the white shirt. I don't know, when I think of white, I think of purity. She also said something about how she wanted to save herself for marriage. She had a purity ring. So I'm like, if you add all those things together.
felt like she was kind
Chill
of
out
like
now.
talking a little too much and trying to explain her story to where we believed it.
Sarah out of there. How about Sarah?
What? Okay. I felt like I was very authentic with my story. I think I talked a little more about my past experience with my Christianity, plus the white shirt. I think they kind of went for that too.
If the lights turn green, that means that you have all voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the
I
box.
think all them had one. They done had one.
And 3,
Oh, they're especially too big. No offense.
2, 1.
No, I knew it! Fuck.
Black girl in the middle, huh?
Oh, no!
Oh, wait, who is it? It might be her. She's
Will the
laughing.
mole please
It's
step
her,
forward?
her. No, that's crazy.
2,
It's her.
1.
No, she's tough.
No!
She's tough.
Not you! I like to think I had intuition when the light turned red and there was.
Vote who's the. She's probably at the door. Vote who had.
Hello?
Okay, who did it.
I'm outside. Oh, okay, I'm coming.
Did I post y'all's other ones? No? So what are y'all recording for? Baby, don't send her there. She could fall. What are y'all recording for? Okay.
First 3 of us, I was like, I knew it was Jada! And it wasn't!
I have never come from someone else giving that to me. I enjoy sex all the time. Nobody has really taken the time to learn how to make me come, I guess. So I love talking about sex because I think that there's this narrative that everybody should be able to come just, and I don't. And I still have fun and I still learn a lot about myself.
Wow, you got us good.
I was nervous as a
Never would have guessed.
My biggest goals today was to use my authentic experiences without inherently lying.
Probably should have paid more attention to her. Yeah, that's a woman that gets what she wants, and she did. Dang it.
Holy
This is the first time I've seen someone
I wanted
win.
to come here today
Like a
to
mole.
show that sex is just so different for everybody, and you just have to find your way and you find your flow. And just because you have an orgasm doesn't mean that you don't have good sex.
I just hope everyone can get inspired by this episode to ask for their wants and needs during sex. And hopefully you come and you come.
Hopefully you come and you come and you come again.
Come hard.
What? Hopefully you come and you come hard. That's what they said today. That's it for this video, man. That's it for this video, man. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Other than that, y'all folks stay blessed, stay grinding, keep faith to this video. Yeah.